Are you looking to grow your email list with a lead magnet or freebie? If yes, in this video, I'll show you how to create, design, and edit a lead magnet using Canva. If you're new to this channel, hi and welcome. My name is Ksenia, and here I share Squarespace website design, marketing tips, tutorials, and how-to videos for busy creators and entrepreneurs. This video will be a technical one showing you how to actually use Canva to design a freebie. But if you need help coming up with the lead magnet ideas that people would love to download, make sure to watch this video next where I'll show you how to use ChatGPT to help you come up with ideas. I logged into my Canva account. If you don't have one, you can create one. It's free. You can find the link below. And in this bar, we're gonna just type an ebook and search for different designs. You can also create a blank one, but I actually want to save time and find something that has been already pre-designed. This one only has one slide, and I'm actually looking for something that would have multiple slides. What about this one? See, this one has a lot of different slides pre-laid out. This one looks nice. Okay, I'm just gonna customize this layout. If you have started with a blank template, all you're gonna do to find the templates you want to use is go to designs and type an ebook. You can see a lot more designs. If you hover over, it actually tells you here how many pages this ebook has. This one has 25 pages, this one has 7 pages. If you need some extra pages that you don't have laid out, you can use one of this. The other way you can search templates is by choosing, first of all, you can choose the language, but I don't think it's really relevant here, but you can also choose the color. Let's try, maybe I want something dark and moody. It gives us all the moody designs that are available, which could also come in handy. The other useful tool that would save you time, if we click on brand, we can add our logos and add our colors. So for example, this is my color, and then black, and then let's say white. Click save. You can also change the font. Currently this is my title, but you can search for different fonts and see if the one that you are using right now, let's say we want something more modern, like this one would be good. We can also adjust the sizing, but this is heading, it should be pretty large. Then we can also set a subtitle to, I'm going to choose a font, maybe this one. And again, this one, since it's a subtitle, it should be smaller. The heading is 26 currently, so we want to set it to like 21 and click save. Now, as we have all the colors uploaded and the title set, we can implement this color palette. It immediately has been changed, the colors. There is a button that would save you so much time. Apply to all the pages. It just has been applied all of the colors. This purple outline, it indicates to Canva what kind of page has been selected, and you kind of shuffle in between. And then if you need, for example, this one, let's say something of this sort, like a table of content. I don't really like it to be black background. Change it to this lighter color. Also under the templates, if we navigate to styles, here is our style that we just set. Scroll down under the font. This is the one that we just set. Click this one, and you can also apply to all pages just like that, and all of the fonts has been changed. Also under the style tab, you're gonna find a lot more different color combinations. Let's see, try this one. It's going to be applying to the particular page that you are currently on and that is highlighted as purple outline. And we can also sort of shuffle it and see which one looks good to us. You can also zoom in if you want to see, and you can press this hide icon if you just want to concentrate on a design. So let's start customizing it. I can just highlight it and say this is the name of our ebook. You can highlight it and you can adjust the alignments, so to the right, center, etc. We can make it larger if we want to, and let's change this font to something else, and I don't want it to be italicized, so I'm just going to remove this. You can also adjust the spacing between the fonts You can upload your own images. One of the really good websites I like to find images is this Pexel website. Download, let's say, this image, and then let's go back to our template and just drag it inside, and all of your images are going to be under uploads over here to the left. And now we can swap the image under elements, maybe a laptop. And here we want to navigate to photos. Also, you can adjust your search. For example, if you're only using a free version of Canva, you want to make sure to select the free one. Here's a good one. It kind of suits with our sort of dark aesthetic. This looks good, only I think this one is not particularly, and I would like this to be slightly different color. You can highlight any element and click duplicate or Command C. We can also extend it, this block, by positioning the text inside the way we want it to. We can also use this positioning tool. So this is one moves it, and this one kind of adjusts the angle. So just like that. And I would like this to be a slightly larger, and I'm going to change the color of it. This one is good, but here on, if you click three dots, we can adjust the transparency even more. Necessary have any content, but sort of as a design element. How about we make everything dark? We can adjust positioning and send this to the back, just like that. I don't feel like this is big enough, so I want it even larger. Let's zoom in, select all of these elements, and then here we can adjust how it's positioned, and we can also group it. So now, wherever we move, we don't have to select all of the elements because they all kind of selected, and make it a little larger. Okay, I'm kind of happy with it. Let's move on. This is our cover page. Duplicate the page. For example, we still like this, but we want to try something different. Maybe go back to the designs and templates and look for cover page. And we want to find something else. Always pay attention to this because your design could just disappear. If you currently selected the cover page that you're actually using, if you click replace the current page, it's just basically going to replace the design. So let's do as a new page. I'm going to duplicate all of this, remove this, and I want it to be black. So I'm going to adjust the color. Also wanted this to be to this side and maybe a little bolder. This has to be a little smaller. We want to duplicate this and place it over here. Change the color. And now I actually want it to be in the middle, just like that. Select, so there's three elements, this one, image, and the graphic. They actually have to be all aligned to the center. So I selected the three elements, and then I click on this three dots and click on positioning. And now I want to make sure to position it on the center. If it's grayed out, it means it's already positioned to the center. I feel like we can balance this red spot if I highlight the word media. Looks better to me. I kind of want this to be italic. So I'm gonna look for some italic font. Perfect. And I'm just gonna duplicate it. So I'm not sure which one I like better. I'm just gonna keep them both. Let's move on to the table of content. I don't actually like this off center. We don't really need image for the table of content. I don't want this. So I'm gonna go to design and look for table of content. I like this one. Remove. Go back to the styles. Highlight the page, and I'm gonna change the color. Fonts. I don't need this. Also, I want it to be bold. Zoom in, highlighting all of the elements. We can move it. It already looks better to me. I'm gonna keep this one. I don't really like this. Okay, let's go to their design and about me. Okay, this one looks way better to my preference. Go back to style, and I'm just gonna change this to this lighter color, insert this, change the color. This is going to be our about, like this. And this one is the same font, which is Bodoni. And we want to make it way larger, even larger. Adjust the spacing. Just click on this letter spacing and adjust the line this side. Probably going to use the same effect and kind of highlight the word with a different color. Look for some pictures, more white space on the background. This text is kind of small, so it's 9.4, and the alignment is kind of wrong for the text. If it's meant to be red, you will always want it to align to the left, and I wanted to enlarge it to at least 12. While this text is positioned to the center, but because of the amount of text, it's way easier to read this text than this. Look for some internal pages. Let's use this one. I wanted to show you create page numbers, page 4. And this is a little too large. Let's align it to the right. And we want to use website. 2 elements and position them to the middle. And then we can group them and position them to the center. Just like that. We actually want to select all of it and then go to the 3 dots. And then we have a lock position. Now we're not going to accidentally just shift it. We want it always to be on the same place. So now all we have to do is duplicate this page, the 4, and change it to 5. And that's all. We don't have to redo it all over on each page. We can change the design, but this one is going to stick to whatever the place we selected. Here on the bottom, the grid view overview of all the pages that we already have. We can select multiple pages, like all of them. I just want to delete them because I don't really need them. 3 dots and duplicate the page, delete the page, add a new page or lock the page. Duplicate it and then click on this page and just start customizing. I think it's enough pages been designed for now. You can continue doing it with your own lead magnet. I want to go back to the table of content and show you how you can make this table clickable. Select the link, and here we can have an external link, or we can link to the particular page. In our case, we would like it to link to, let's say, about page. Then the second one, make it scroll to this page. This is going to be scrolling to our last page. I'm going to show you later when I download, but each of this text is now clickable and you can scroll to a particular page when you download the PDF. I would like to add some social media links. And this time we're going to look for graphics. Select this Instagram graphic. We can also change it. Let's change it to our bright color. Position it here. Add our text. This one, we're going to duplicate it. Change it alignment. You would want to add your Instagram name, but for the purpose of this tutorial, I'm just gonna leave it as Instagram. I'm gonna make this a little smaller. Then I'm gonna select 2 elements, position it, group. This is my profile, and I'm gonna copy this link and insert the link over here. If you want to resize it, click over here and then let's say select a custom size. It's going to show us what kind of size we currently have, which is 8.5 by 11 inches. We can resize it to European size, a 27 by 1169, I believe. Press continue. Want to copy and resize it? Going to keep the existing one and just copy it in a different size, or we want to resize the design and the original one that we have right now is not going to be saved. I'm going to copy and resize. When your ebook is ready and you're ready to download, click on this big share button. There is a few ways we can download it. First one would be to share as a public view link. Create a public link. Let's copy and preview it. This is our ebook and we can scroll through it. Here, if I click on this link, it's going to immediately scroll to the page that I link it to. This could be one way that you can share your PDF, or the other one would be download, and in this type file format, select PDF standard. I realized that we have 2 covers, so I'm going to unselect one. We're only going to download 6 pages, and this one is not going to be included. Click done and download. Let's preview, and this is our typical PDF that we used to see, and let's test it here again. If we click, it's gonna pop to the page that we'll link it to. Here we have it. I hope this was helpful. Thank you.